Namaste programs, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator, the Tour d'Oz, and the From the Sea into the Desert, a bush trip leg 3, we'll Pound Airport to Leigh Creek, let's go. Alright, we've got plenty of fuel, let's go. Come on, why does the bush trip, do I have to press it twice with the handbrake, huh? Asobo? Look at this view though. Looking good. Looking real good. Yeah, yeet. Where are we going? 19 degrees for 6:29. Start the stopwatch. Not too far, I tell you. We're following this road to Mount Karawara. Head northeast out of Walker Airport following the Flinders Range Way, a road that leads into the heart of the Flinders Range, to Mount Karawara. That's a mouthful. Mount Karawara. Alright, get rid of that big panel in the sky now, game. Thank you. Ah, flaps. Flaps, you nerd. That's why we're climbing so quickly. Well, that'll explain it then. Alright, I think we can level off. I don't know how high Mount Karawara is, although we might need to climb up a little bit more eventually. Where's the wind? Behind us again. Probably should power down a bit. Yeah, let's go to 90%. The old 90%. See how that goes. And we want, 4, 3, 2, 1, some kind of lower percentage trim. See how that goes. Let's have a look around. Sun's only just come up again. 6:20 we take off for some reason. Basically in the desert now. I like that mountain range, the way the sun shines on. Oh, hello little farm, question mark? I think we're still climbing. Let's try 2%. Our speed's pretty good. Our direction's a little bit not good. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Well, that must be Mount Karawara in the distance. Okay. Yep. I'm losing too much height now, apparently. And let's see, the next, and then we'll be going, well, slightly to the left of the mountain. So, okay, we are going to need to climb then. Let's go 4%, full power. And get up until we look like we're higher than this mountain in front of us that I am guessing is Mount Karawara. Maybe like 3,500 or something. I think we're probably about the right height now. Just under it. Yeah, a little bit higher would be good. Don't want to be ploughing into the mountain again, like yesterday's debacle, where I tried to land on what I thought was a runway, but was in fact just a small strip of dirt that I thought was much longer than it was, which is why I crashed into the ground. There you go. There you go. This is how airplane accidents happen. All because I had no idea where the airport was. Because we didn't have a picture of it. Curse you, Asobo, I curse you. And curse me for not double checking where I was with the GPS. Anyway, that was yesterday. Let's not go into it. Is that an airport down there? No. It actually looks like water, but I think it might be a road. Something anyway. Look at this. a bit of a spin. Oh, that's pretty good. Let's do that for the. Let's get a bit of a thumbnail going, right? Gotta get a thumbnail along the way. What about there? Maybe a bit closer to the plane, you know? Yeah, that'll do. Deja vu. I think we're high enough now. Let's go back to 2%-ish and 90% power. Boom. Actually, make it. What's going on there? It's almost like a. It's like an inverted meteor strike. What's going on? We've done 5 minutes. Good old 5 minutes of 6.5. I'm just going to turn once we're at the top of this peak here. I'm going to aim for the peak. When we're above the peak, I'm going to turn to the next segment. Any complaints? Why does it feel like I'm losing height? Just this mountain is gaining height? Weird. Definitely not losing height. Or a little bit, ever so slightly. Now I am. Go up to 3%. Hello, Mount Karawara. Karawara, you're the one. Any roads, any little lookout points or anything? Nothing. Jack shit. I think we can turn now. 335 for 520 to Brakina Creek. From Mount Karawara, head north-northwest to Brakina Creek. This way somewhere. Will we find a creek? Bit of water around here. 335. That'll do. There we go. Again, what's that? This looks like a runway, but I don't think it is. Oh, maybe it is. Yes, it is. Look. No, that's not the button we want. There we go. UQUU. Well, I never. We get to a proper camera angle there. Thank you, game. Thank you. That is a runway. Hello. Hello, little town with your own salt runway. Although, in saying little town, perhaps tiny village, not even tiny village. Oh, are they solar panels? Possibly. Maybe they're just vats of some kind of liquid. Who knows? One or the other. Old Flinders Range, huh? Flinders was a explorer. We learnt all about the explorers back in school. I don't remember anything except for their names these days, you know. They're not even that. Just Burke and Wills. Flinders. Matthew Flinders. There you go, that just came to me. I think it's Matthew Flinders. I guess he explored this part of Australia. What a job that would have been. Just wandering the untouched land. Well, untouched, there was obviously native Australians here already. But yeah, all part of the job. Finding things that people already had named and discovered, and saying you discovered it, giving it your own name. Brilliant. Brilliant. That's the way of the conquering human. Look at this landscape though. Huge desert plain to the left there. Slight little mountainous range here. Again, I challenge anyone to prove me, well, to prove to me how this isn't all done via water. I guess, I guess air is just the same kind of processes as what water would do over a long period of time. 3 minutes done. Another 2 minutes and we should find a creek called Brakina. Got a little road. What's the purpose of this road? To go to that thing there. What's just a tiny little bit off the road? What's going on here? Is it even a road? Must be a road. Yeah, it's definitely a road. I see. So it has to go through the gully there into this valley. And then it... Oh, wow. What is the point of this road? Where is it going? Where does it go? Where did it come from? Where does it go? Cotton Eye Joe. Not 4 minutes done. There's what looks like a waterway over there somewhere. Perhaps that's our creek. That which we are looking for. What which? That which? I don't know grammar. I didn't learn grammar when I was a kid. They didn't teach it. He thought it was useless. There's a bit of water here. That's what I thought might be the creek. But I mean, we've only done 4.5 instead of 5.5, so let's see if we find another creek a little bit further on. Otherwise, we need to start turning pretty soon. I don't know. Is that a creek there in front of us now? Could be. Could be. Definitely looks like a creek. A couple of creeks. Creeks everywhere. Creeks on creeks. Doesn't really give me any indication of which creek it would be. Fair enough. Alright, I think that'll do us. Let's go 345 for 425. On our way to Parachona Gorge. Head north to Parachona Gorge, a feature of the western side of the Flinders Range that is known as one of the most beautiful of all of Australia's outback due to its rugged desert and mountain forms. I think I may have misread all of that, or it may just be completely badly written. Let's see. The Parachona Gorge, a feature of the western side of the Flinders Range, that is known as one of the most beautiful of all of Australia's outback due to its rugged desert and mountain forms. I guess you can. The most beautiful of all of Australia's outback. Yeah, it's I think it's grammatically correct. I don't think I would write it that way personally. I'd probably switch it around, like out of all of Australia's outbacks, most beautiful gorges, the Parachona Gorge is the most known, or I don't know, maybe it's impossible to rewrite it. Let's see if we can even find it. 4 minutes 25, we've done 121. Look at these mountains. This game though, it's just, it's still boggling my mind. Mind-boggling. Oh, how my mind is boggled. That the entire planet Earth is simulated. It's just insane. Amazing. The colours, the lighting. These ancient rock structures. Can you call it a structure if it's not man-made? Ancient rock formations. Let's go with formations. There we go. My brain isn't working at all today, but I've remembered the first name of Flinders, Matthew, and the word formation. Not all is lost, just most of it. So, okay, so where's this gorge then? Is this the gorge here in between these two ranges? That's what a gorge is, isn't it? Basically a glorified valley. Rugged desert and mountain forms, I guess. Oh look, mountain formations. You probably should have used formations too. Mountain forms. Okie dokie. And this must be it. We've done 3.5 minutes of 4 minutes 25. This very much looks like a gorge. We've got a road right through it that just goes off into the... Jeez, is that water over there? Oh, that can't be water, can it? Wait. We're heading north. That's confusing, if you want my personal opinion. Maybe there's a big lake out here, I don't know. I think there is. I just zoomed out on the VFR map, and it does look like there is a lake. Well, I'm going to give it another 20 seconds or so. We've only done 4 minutes, but I'm pretty sure we're above this most famous of gorges. Not most beautiful. It didn't say most famous. It said most beautiful. Alright, that'll do. We want 334 for 644. We'll reset our clock. On our way to Beltana Station. Keep to the west of a prominent line of peaks to arrive at Beltana Station, a large sheep and cattle ranch. I was going to say cattle ranch, iconic of the Australian outback. Alright, we'll see if we can actually see that, or whether it's the algorithm has turned it into a town or something. Look at these. I mean, they look like sand dunes, you know? It's just incredible. And yet they're ancient rocks, the rocks that are harder than the rocks around it, haven't eroded as much. It's just so, you know, it's mind-blowing. Boom, you know? Mindblown.gif. You know, what happens to a sandcastle or sand on the beach over the course of a day? Basically the same thing happens to these mountains over the course of millennia. Dude. Let's have a look around. Just, yeah, tons of it. Tons and tons of it. So beautiful. And that's a lake. It's a giant lake over there. How do... Maybe they're salt lakes. I was going to say, how is Australia considered a desert when there's lakes that size? But I guess they're probably not used for water. I don't know. I just don't know. Well, they're obviously not mountain lakes. They must be just what's left from what was once an inland sea, apparently. And that's hard to get your head around as well, that Australia used to just be a donut, basically. A huge inland sea for millennia and billennia. Can you say billennia? I bet you can't. But I just did. You can't stop me. I said it. I can't unsay it. Let's actually lose some height here. We don't have any big mountains in the road. Maybe drop to 1% trim. There we go. That'll get us down fairly quickly, but not too quickly, hopefully. In theory. There we go. Oh, maybe too fast. Maybe go back up to 2%. Don't want to be exploring every single way I can crash or destroy this aircraft. I've pretty much done it. You know, we went all the way from France to Australia. I don't think I had any issues whatsoever until I got to, like, even, you know, Tasmania was when I first started having issues. Since then, it's just been a debacle. An absolute schmozzle. Probably about halfway. Keep your eye out in the distance for some kind of cattle ranch. Sheep and cattle ranch. Yeah, they usually say, I would have said cattle was all animals, but is it just cows? Is cows the only one you can under the banner of cattle? Alright, there we go. Let's get back up to 3%, 90% power. Right, let's go to 4% just for now. Okay, back to 2%. What is it exactly that we need? 4.5 minutes, another 2 minutes. There's possibly a bit of humanity over there, maybe? Is that where we're supposed to be? God, imagine having sheep out here. Water hungry and cattle out here. Water hungry cows and sheep in the middle of a bloody desert. We just don't do things sanely in Australia. Shouldn't we be, you know, farming kangaroos or emus or something that live in this environment? Rather than sheep that come from a freezing cold northern hemisphere? Yeah, look, I reckon that must be the station there. We've got 1 minute to go, roughly. 1 and a bit minutes. So let's go have a look at it. I mean, it doesn't look very large, but I mean, if that's just one cattle ranch, you know. Pretty big, eh? Don't think we'll be able to see any sheep. They don't show up on the aerial photography particularly, do they? And I don't think the algorithm puts sheep in. Look at all that. I mean, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 buildings. All one farm. Hello, got any sheeps? Cow or two? Excellent. Excellent. Alright, what's next? 3 degrees for 4 minutes 50. Leigh Creek. Our destination with no picture again, so shit. Don't know what's going on with those pictures. They're not loading or they weren't put in, who knows? I do not know. I am not a developer on this game. Leigh Creek from Beltana Station, set a course to the north-northeast and land at Leigh Creek Airport, YLEC. How is 003 degrees north-northeast? It's almost due north, dude. Wylek. Alright, let's see if we can find Wylek. We'll, let's go back to our range control. Zoom out a bit. Of course, it also zooms the camera in here, which is a pain. Can we see Wylek? No. We are meant to go for 4 minutes 50 though, so... I'm a bit surprised I can't see it yet. Oi, who are you? What are you doing? What are you doing on my radar? Oh, I don't see no aeroplanes. We've been way too far out anyway. Let's not kid ourselves. Let's not kid ourselves. I can't, maybe now I'm zoomed out too much, I won't be able to see Wylek. Oh yeah, there we go. Zoom in a bit. There it is. There's the airport. Alright, so slightly to our right. There's a bit of water nearby or something. What is this? A bit of water? There's a outjutting of the mountain just before it. Game's trying to freeze on me too. Please don't do that, game. Please. You're still trying to load the picture of the airport or something. What's going on, game? Who hurt you? You'd think I'd be able to see it by now. Today, we're just going to fly towards it, make sure we know what it is, which direction it looks like it's going basically left to right like that. So we would want to, well, it doesn't really matter which way we land, it's going to be a crosswind either way. So I think we'll probably head over to the right a little bit here. Still can't see it. Might be time to slow down. Not that high, to be honest. Okay, so it's still, maybe it's past this ridge of mountains here already. Come on, plane. Come on, plane. Don't complain. Don't complain, plane. Enough with your complaining. There we go. Get our wheels down as well. I might as well. So, okay, this little just, maybe it's further than I thought. What's going on here? Is this a mine? Huge quarry. I guess I'm zoomed out more than I would have thought. So we've still got a bit to go. I thought it'd be in this little valley here, but it ain't. What is this? It is a mine. Wow, dudes. Why? You'll do so much damage. Why? Or just some rocks. So that you can make airplanes. Why? Probably, you know, Australia's quite famous for doing aluminium, bauxite. So we've got a little town here. Okay, so yes, still a long way to go. Sorry, I would have been there by now if I had realised. But we're enjoying the scenery. We're just enjoying, having a good time. Because we're having a good time. Okay, so it's actually past. Even further. Dude. Went way early today. Worse than yesterday. So that actual range of stuff there. Okay, let's zoom in even more. Yeah, okay. You know what? Flaps up, gear up. Let's just get there. It's way further than I thought it was. Full power. Try to find this airport. So this, okay, so this range of mountains was that jutting out thing I saw. Let's zoom in even more. Cool, there we go. Whoa, plane, yes, I know I trimmed back quite a bit. No, we don't want to be that high, come on. Come on, plane, calm yourself. Alright. Can we see it now? Is that it there? Possibly? A patch of dirt in amongst other patches of dirt? Okay, it hasn't shown up on the zoomed in yet. No, I don't think that's it. Nope. Further up even more. We'll find it. We'll find it. Possibly. No guarantees. A little town over there. You'd think the airport would be near that. Oh, there it is. That is it. Really? Ah! There it is. Shit. How did I miss that? Was I looking at that this whole time and then just didn't notice? Alright, completely hidden airport that I just didn't see. I see you. I see you. Alright. Let's land then. Now that we found this completely obvious airport that was there the whole time, but somehow I wasn't seeing. Blind as a bat he is. Blind as a effing bat. Okay. Alright. Not doing too badly. Not doing great, but not doing too badly. You know, the wheels are falling off, sure. But hey, do we need wheels? Not really. We're flying. We need wheels now. Oh, there's another... There's a shadow of an airplane on the runway right now. Oh, maybe it's a car. It's just a car. It's a dark car that was driving across the runway for some reason. Okay, bit of power. We're coming in a bit short. There we go, that's much better. Get it landed. Hey, there's my shadow. Oh, maybe it was my shadow I saw. Quite possible. I'm turning into a groundhog. Boom. Nice. Nice. Straighten up a bit. Start the brakes. There we go. There we go. What was this place called? Leigh Creek. Good old Leigh Creek in South Australia. It registered. Alright, well, I somehow missed a completely obvious airport that was just right there that whole time, but, we made it. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for existing. Au revoir, goodbye.